Welcome to the Down the Wire podcast. Today in Backpage News, we have a Metro Detroit teacher who was fired over her rap career. Later in the show, Little Rascals trio aged 11, 12, and 16 have been arrested for robbing a bank. Also, an American school apologizes for an assignment asking students to pretend to be white slave masters. In today's show, we're joined by comedians Akeem Hoyte-Charles and Vecchio. Let's get into it.
Did you guys steal this?
Yeah, I was also wondering where the fuck.
Those.
No, are we recording? Are we hot right now?
Is everything going?
All right, off the record, we'll talk about it.
No, we can talk about it.
That's crazy. You guys just took, is it? Did you guys get this from like the booty ass McDonald's that's out here?
No, that's from my hometown, bro. Do you want the real story or
Yeah,
you want what
bro,
we tell
yeah,
people?
You just pick it up off the floor? Like,
Bro, because I'm looking at it, I was like, I thought it was like a prop, but this is like legit. Like, she has bolts in the.
Yeah,
What the fuck? Like,
it works.
and
Eh?
they're fucking bent too.
You want to? You want to see it get lit up?
yeah. I'm looking at the plug right now.
Nice.
All right, I need the story. Story time. I want to hear it. This is nuts.
So basically, I used to work in McDonald's back at home.
Okay.
I used to live near the GTA,
Gotcha.
and I got fired
As we all do.
because I told my manager to fuck off. Anyways, so I got it was
As one does.
she denied me a shift, bro. I tried to get. They had shifts called pre-brower, and what brower was is when you unloaded the food off the trucks.
Gotcha.
And then pre-brower was just cleaning up the freezer and fridge, and it was the lightest shift ever.
So wait, you were trying to work more, and she told you no,
Yeah,
and you said fuck off.
yeah.
You're the villain.
I'm the villain.
And you stole the sign. So
Wait, you haven't gotten there yet. Stop.
We haven't gotten
Jump
there
the
yet.
story. Well,
So I was just pissed, and then I had to go in a day after that to talk to the manager, and she offered me my job back because it wasn't even like the main manager that fired me.
Right.
She's like, "You need to take your job back," and I was like, "I don't know if I want to do that." And then I went into the break room, and I saw a couple of the homies, and I noticed in the garbage corral that this was just sitting there because it needs repairs. As you can see, one of the lights is burnt out.
So it wasn't like in the ground.
It wasn't in the ground.
Okay.
Yeah. They needed to repair one of the lights. So they took it out and they just had it in the garbage corral for someone to come by and switch the lights out.
Yeah.
So I just went to the homies. I was like, yo, who wants to help me like take it? Because I saw on the cameras, if I backed my car up and popped my trunk, it would cover the
And they
security
wouldn't
camera.
see. Yeah.
So they wouldn't see anything.
You're a genius.
So then I had the trunk popped up during this conversation. I was like, yo, I just like, you're not going to get caught. Like, it's good. Like, who wants to help me take it? I got like 4 no's. And eventually one of like the soon to be managers. It was back when they used to wear like the ties. Remember the guys with the blue
they look
t-shirts
Yeah,
too
and ties?
fancy
yeah.
to be a
And the
McDonald's.
visor.
He's now a rapper, dude. But
Who? The one that fired you?
No.
Oh.
The one because I asked him and he was like,
Oh, the
"Fuck
one
it,
that-
let's do it."
Yeah.
So he's like, "Help me steal it." And then I took like a selfie with me and him, like put it in my trunk, and then put it in the trunk, drove it home, and then I got home and I was like, "Where the fuck am I gonna put this thing, dude?" So then I went to my mom's, put it in our basement because it was just like an unfinished basement, and then it just sat there for like 3 years, and
And then you brought it all the way to Ottawa.
when it came time to move up to school, my mom loaded up a truck because we rented out a truck and she helped me move shit up. And we're about to take off. She's like, all right, is that it? Anything else you got to bring? And I was like, oh, wait, one more thing. And I bring this fucking thing up. She's like, what? What the fuck? Where'd you get this?
Has been
Just
there
put it in
the
the truck.
entire
Just put it in
time.
the truck. Let's get the fuck out of here.
How
It was
unfinished
sick.
was his basement for her 3 years? She didn't notice this big. ass
Never went
McDonald's.
down.
I was
there,
gonna say,
dude.
she just
That's
never goes to the
hilarious.
basement.
It never went down
I thought
there,
it was
dude.
bolted in the ground and you just ripped it out of
Well,
there.
no,
That's
and
what I
it looks
tell
like
people.
it too, because
Yeah.
the
That's
what I
bolts
tell
are
people.
bent.
Like some old school type shit. Like you take a chain. All right, rep that fucking truck and just take off and just rip it out the
In my
ground.
Honda Fit, dude.
And it's fucking dragging
My Honda
across
Fit would
fucking
go,
town.
and then just fucking
That's
yank
so
back,
funny.
bro.
That's a good story. But I just find it hilarious how you got fired because you wanted to work more.
Yeah, but like she knew it was a bullshit shift. And she knew I only wanted to work it because me and my buddy were just going to fuck around the whole time.
And get paid.
Yeah. And
Okay.
she didn't like me.
Okay, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
What is she at?
Because I was the kind of guy that used to work at McDonald's, and if I worked the night shift, I would just cook like 60 burgers and then just put them in the shelf at 7 o'clock, and then that was the same meat you were gonna get at like midnight.
You're disgusting.
Yeah,
That's why I don't
You're
go to
disgusting.
McDonald's.
I was
late.
15.
That's gross. Yeah.
You are the problem. 100%.
100%.
You get cold fries and stuff.
I
That's
was
you.
the worst. I was the worst worker there.
You would cook how many burgers?
Like 60. Just
And
fill.
just keep
I'd
'em up
fill
there.
the stove and then just fucking put it there, and then
And those are the ones you're serving to people.
whole night.
Yeah, but when you're drunk,
Shut up.
I was just saying,
Don't
I've
fucking-
had like I
Don't
mean,
co-sign this shit.
Bro,
Is
we
that a
used,
standard practice?
we
Let me
used
know
to-
now.
No, we were voted the worst. Not voted. We were rated the worst McDonald's in Ontario.
Yeah, you don't even have a sign.
The whole fucking province?
That year. Yeah.
You know how many McDonald's are you in this
yeah.
province?
Yeah, bro. It was bad, dude. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we were brutal. We sucked.
Yeah.
We sucked.
100%.
I was the worst worker by far. By far.
60 burgers at once and you're feeding it to these people?
Yeah, then I just go in the crew room, flick on whatever game was on, and then just chill there. And then when you hear a boop, I'd like go.
What was the
flip
rate
around.
of people coming in? Like how many people were coming overnight? What was your shift, first of all?
I worked in the kitchen. So our owner was old school. Girls worked in the front, guys worked in the back.
Makes sense. That's not old school. It still happens to this day.
Is it?
Yeah, put the aesthetic at the front. 100%. No offense.
I'm a
to
good
you.
looking guy.
I mean, at 15, I don't know.
At 15, yeah, just sits everywhere, a little greasy stash.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what was your shift? I want to know this.
What do you mean? I was just working the kitchen.
No, but what was your like hours wise?
Oh, it was usually like 4 to 7s, but the ones where I would like
4 in the morning to 7?
no 4 p.m. till 7, just a
AM?
quick 3-hour
Okay.
shift.
You're cooking 60.
No. That was the typical after school shift, but the
Gotcha.
closing shifts is what I'm talking about. Those were like 6 till midnight.
6 at night to midnight.
To midnight, yeah,
So you'd go
That's
in
a
the,
shit
so
shift.
you'd go in the back, do 60 burgers.
yeah, about.
Okay, I mean that's not, I thought it was crazier because like
We're really getting to the bottom of this. You know?
no, because I'm doing math in my head. Because think about it. No, because think about it. If like you're unloading those burgers pretty quickly in between that's peak hours.
Because
If you
there's
would've
two rushes. There's the 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
That's what I'm
rush,
saying.
and then you get like an 11 o'clock rush.
Okay, see, I'm talking about overnight. I thought you were doing overnight. So
We didn't have
24
overnight.
hours.
So if
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
doing like, say you start at like midnight and you go to like 6 in the morning, you just cook mad burgers, 60 burgers.
You just leave
Not
it.
that many people are coming.
No.
So that's 60 burgers lasting you probably like 8-9 hours.
Yeah, then you have leftovers after.
That's disgusting.
That's gross.
That is the most unsanitary.
That's
You had a
gross.
Red Bull from them.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
disgusting.
yeah.
Dude, you want to hear something fucked?
Always.
We used to play this game. We used to play hide and go seek in the dark in the freezer, but what would add another element to it was that there was rats in the freezer. So it was who could stay in the freezer the longest in the dark without freaking out.
How big is this freezer that it's hard to find people?
It was probably like the size of this room.
It was dark.
It was dark. It was packed with just boxes and shit. And we would only play the game when someone spotted a rat. And I was
Nice.
like,
So-
yo, there's a rat in the freezer. And then I used to do a lot with like my buddy Tramar and then Q. We used to always go
These
back
are two
there.
black dudes?
What's that?
These are two black dudes?
One black dude.
This ruined my theory. I was like,
This
I was
is
gonna
white
say
people
wh-
shit.
I was going to say white
Well,
people.
it's a black dude in Burlington, Ontario.
Fair
I was
enough.
gonna
He
say, like,
assimilated.
he's surrounded.
So,
He
yeah.
assimilated. No, because I was gonna say like white boys, like middle-aged, like middle adolescent white boys do not have enough problems in their life.
No. There's the term crazy white people shit exists for a reason.
I understand that, but it's just like that is fucking like rats. You're like, oh, there's a rat in there. Let's go play.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
that's
well,
not-
we,
like,
we would like gamble.
Montreal
we would play
rats
for
are
money.
fucking
and shit.
Let's go
Massive.
play.
Yeah. So you would gamble to see who could stay in there the longest.
Yeah, Tramar would always lose.
See, we played dice, Monopoly, Connect Four.
Dude, one
We're gonna
time,
say who can hang out with the fucking rat the longest.
dude, one time a manager walked in and all the lights are out. They're never supposed to be out. And then she flicked them on. She's like, what the fuck's going on? Flicked the lights on. And then Tramar's just in a box. He's like, oh, fuck, found the patties. And then just, like,
That's
walked
quick
in.
thinking.
Plays
though.
it off. It's good.
But he was like fully in the box. Dude.
It would have been hilarious if your manager joined in. What are you guys doing? Play hide and seek with a rat? All right, flick it up and go to work. That's fucking insane. So which McDonald's is this? So I know never to go.
This was in Burlington, the Millcroft McDonald's. One manager got fired because she would put her boyfriend's like promo for his band in like the bags and then send them out on in the drive-through.
I can imagine it was
She
one
got
of the
fired,
toys.
yeah.
in
Just
the
like
Happy Meal.
stickers and shit for her boyfriend's band or whatever.
That's genius. That
Yeah.
happened to me in LA.
You got stickers and shit?
No, well, so I went to LA. First time I ever went to LA, 2018. I didn't know shit about shit. I go there, and this dude, I'm at a Starbucks. I just wanted to get like a iced lemonade or whatever, and the dude slipped his CD along with the lemonade. But the worst part about here's the worst part about it is he charged me for the lemonade and the CD. So like
Wait,
I
how
get
did
I get like a $20 bill on like a $9 freaking lemonade. Like, why is it $20? It's like, oh well, you know, my albums, they cost money to produce. But I don't want this shit. Give me the fucking
Wait, this is at a McDonald's?
No, this is at a Starbucks.
So how did he get his CD on the software?
Because you can just you don't. It's like you can add different charges. So it's like you have like the preset buttons for like different meal shit, but then you can add prices and shit like that.
He just added.
You can just put like a number and just add it on.
Yeah, he's
type
like,
it
this guy
on.
wanted like double foam, like
Yeah,
extra.
and I was like,
shit.
but now looking back at it, I was like, wait a minute. This is on the books. Like Starbucks is gonna see this charge. How are you gonna get your money from the CD with the where I have the receipt? I was like, this is
Probably
this is
put it as a
ridiculous.
tip.
Probably, maybe. Maybe he did us that.
maybe.
Like $10 tip.
But I was like,
Thank
the
you.
audacity
Did you
this
listen
dude
to the
has.
CD?
Huh?
Did you listen to the
I
CD?
get this shit back so quick. Like, give me my freaking $9. The fact that you're charging me $9 for this lemonade already, I'm pissed. But it's Hollywood. Give me my shit. Let me go. I was on a strict budget.
That's funny. Remember when Starbucks used to have the CDs at the till?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Bublé, like fucking those Mariah Carey CDs and
Yup.
shit.
Man, so I don't do that bougie shit anymore. I'm a Tim Hortons guy.
I got really mad with
Dude,
Starbucks recently.
Tim Hortons just sucks lately.
Nah, bro.
Dude, Tim Hortons, it's
Yeah,
like
they're-
ordering your food on shuffle.
Yeah, but you get what you pay for.
No, yeah, but no, I don't get what I pay
I
for.
do.
That's the whole thing.
I do. I do.
I went to drive-through Starbucks recently, and first off, my coffee was like $8, and I was like, "Wow, they're not lying. This is
No,
actually
it's
fucked."
ridiculous.
And then I had a cup in my car, and I was like, "Can you guys like throw this out for me real quick?" And like, "No, we can't take that." And I was like, "Why can't you take that?" She's like, "I don't. It's store policy. Like, we just can't
Take garbage.
take garbage." And I was like, "I see the can right there. Like, I can just fucking.
Can I just
like?
chuck
I'll
it?
just
Should've done that.
do it." And like, "No, sorry, we can't take it. You can come in though and throw it out." And I was like, "What?" So then I just pulled around, grabbed the cup, went right to the front door, and just put it down in front of the door, then walked away.
Such a dickhead.
Nah, man. These places are
And then I
weird.
stole their drive-through sign.
I went-
Yeah, so I tried this, right? No, for real though, you guys should just get a collection.
Yeah.
And like, if you could like maybe cut this part off, but like mount them around the studio, that would be dope. Like Burger King, Popeyes.
We're just screwing ourselves though. We're never gonna have a down to the wire meal. It's
No,
over.
it's
Yeah.
a wrap. It's a wrap. You guys are gonna be banned from every fast food offers in freaking Canada.
They're weird. I went to a fucking McDonald's drive-thru not too long ago. I ordered a coffee, and it sounded super confusing on my way through. When I get to the window, they're like, "Taste it." I was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean
Bless
taste
you.
it?" They're like, "We don't know if we made it well." I'm like, "Then fucking." I was like, "Then make another one." Like, I don't
No,
know
but
what to
that's
tell
real,
you.
though.
And the
No,
guy's
no.
just like, "But dude, it's coffee. It's hot as
that's
fuck." They're
real.
just
No,
like,
that's real.
"Taste
Wait,
it."
how did he say it though?
Yeah, I just pulled up at the window, and it's in French. They're like, "Good Z." I'm like, "I don't want a good Z." Like, no, we're not doing this. And so I taste it, and they're like, "How is it?" Tastes like coffee. They're like, "Do you want sugar?" I asked for it. Do it, and then I gave it back. They're like, "No, here's 2 packets. You can put it in."
Was he like super weird about it, though? Like,
The whole thing was
What
just
did it
fucking
taste
weird.
like?
They're like, "Taste like if that." They just
How
had
was it?
I didn't even pay for it. Just taste it.
Only you would go to McDonald's and order coffee like it's a drug deal. I don't understand.
Well, how the fuck? I didn't know that this was gonna happen to
That's
me.
great customer service. Taste it to see if you like it. If not, I'll make you a
Dude,
new
it was
one.
burning. I couldn't tell you what it tasted like. Hot.
You're
he,
the
like,
problem.
slapped the $5 in his hand too.
Just like to appreciate you.
Oh,
Drive off.
That was the first time I had
It's
to
all
taste
there.
test my coffee. It
That's
was
so
weird.
funny. Yeah, it's
Taste it.
so funny. Nah, you guys are the problems.
Speaking of problems,
What's up?
let's get into our back page news.
Oh god.
Have you guys ever heard of our back page news? You guys
No, what's
familiar at
happening?
all?
Talk about it.
So basically, we find the weirdest.
Can I just say I just love how we just got into it. No intro. Nobody knows who the fuck I am. I love it.
Thank
This is
you.
what I
Who
love.
cares?
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I love it. We just get straight into the banter. 100%. Seriously. Let's go.
Thank you. I
Back page-
appreciate that.
Back page
Thank
news.
you. No
What
one's
do you got?
ever mid-podcast, post-podcast reflection on how good the podcast is going.
I forget. I'm
You know
having
what I
fun. I just because it's real. You ever see those podcasts that are just like, all right, guys, we have a great show ahead of you, blah, blah, blah. So, we started talking. Cut
This
the
guy's a
fucking recording.
comedian.
Yeah.
He's an actor.
Fuck all that.
He's
Fuck
also
all that.
black, hitting our
Yeah,
diversity
100%.
quotas.
For the
They brought one white guy to be safe.
100%.
Yeah, Will's really fucking it up for us.
100%. God damn it. All right, yeah, back page
I'm
news. Sorry.
European though, so I don't know if that.
All right, my guy, me too. Where?
France.
Yeah. All right.
Nah.
Let's get to back page news.
All right, back page news. Let's go. What are we doing?
So basically, Backpage News is a segment where we find the weirdest, most obscure, just flat out ridiculous stories circulating the globe.
Okay.
So first headline we got here reads, Metro Detroit teacher says she was fired for her rap career.
Nice.
So she goes by the name Drippin Honey.
Is that her teacher name?
That's her rap
That's
alias.
a teacher name. Yes.
Her real name is Dominique Brown. And she got fired because a parent complained about her rap career. She found her online. She was like, I do not trust a rapper teaching my kids. It's a bad influence. But the fucked up part is that Miss Dominique Brown was voted Teacher of the Month recently. She's also currently getting her master's degree. She's
Really?
a history teacher. And she is like known as like the coolest teacher, like in the school.
I hope.
Everyone
Well, yeah,
fucks with
she's
this
a
teacher.
rapper. Like I don't.
Yeah.
You know.
She's dope as fuck. So they're complaining. There was a 5-month process because this complaint was made like in October or some shit. And just recently they fired her because there's 5 months long of just interviews.
Off of one
Because
parent.
she's a
meetings off
rapper?
of one parent complaint.
That's it.
Because she's a rapper, yeah.
You ever see that one teacher from Ottawa somewhere who's just wearing the big ass fake tits? and
That's
she's still
Toronto.
teaching.
That's Toronto.
Yeah,
Don't
like-
put that on Ottawa. Get your cities
No,
right.
but you know what I'm
before
talking
start-
about, right?
Just get your cities right before you start making accusations.
So, yo, if they're firing the rapper lady, but not this guy, like, what are we doing?
I'm just saying, there are teachers out there fucking kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Go on
I think,
Instagram.
I think at all things considered, this is pretty mild.
It sounds kind of cool. It sounds like if Disney did a remake of School of Rock, but like woke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what
Like,
I mean?
he did
I'd
get
watch
fired,
the
though.
sequel. I would watch this.
100%.
Yeah.
Straight to DVD.
And they
Yeah.
definitely,
No, it'd be a
it
Tubi
definitely
movie.
wouldn't be School of Rock, and it would definitely be like a rapper or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That movie would go straight to Tubi. Can we listen to some of her music? or-
Yeah, so I got the music video.
Okay.
So here's
There's a video?
Here's the cool thing too. When she got fired, she did a walkout track, and she got all of her students in on the music
That's
video.
so
That's cool.
freaking funny.
And it's called Drippin 101.
I feel
Okay.
like she won.
Just go to YouTube and type in Drippin 101.
So I go on Instagram every day, and there's apparently a bunch of teachers getting fired for being on OnlyFans. It's not the same though.
Right, bro? What's
Yeah.
the scale?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the scale? Like, bro, like there's people out here selling, teachers selling ass, and she's out here just trying to live her dream. like what
It
the
turns
fuck
out
is
her
going on?
first song is like relatively close to wet ass pussy and shit. You're like, all right, I get
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
here's the thing though. She's actually fucking fire, dude.
Yeah?
Is she?
Like she's got bars, dude. She's hard.
Does she
full
wear
screen
the
this
girls
playlist.
to school?
I don't know. She's definitely got like Detroit rapper energy though. Like even in the interview she did.
Are
with
these the
news
students
story.
in the back?
These are the students. Yeah,
Is she okay? What grade? High school?
high school.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's popping.
Like in kindergarten.
All right. Is that her in the red hair?
That's her. Yeah.
That's her year salary. That's her year salary. Guy in the crutches.
Yeah. There's always a kid in
Random
high
guy
school
in
in crutches. The textbook covers aren't lying. Bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know the kid whose parent complained is hated now.
Yeah, it's the one white kid in the video. That's why he's covered his
That's it.
face.
He's just like, no.
It's just so funny how she's stealing shots in the school parking lot. Like the cars that are used here are just like regular. I saw a Kia just now.
But yo, she's a Canadian teacher throwing what looks like Monopoly money. It's not even.
She's from Detroit.
Oh, she's from Detroit.
Yeah,
I
she's
thought-
from
okay,
Detroit.
yeah, I take it all back.
That's just American money.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
Monopoly money.
I don't know why I thought she was Canadian the whole time.
I'm just saying, those parenting interview conferences must have been lit. Like, this would have been fun. I mean,
like-
she's not the best. She's not the worst. I've heard worse.
It's
No, but if
for a
that's
high
your
school
teacher-
teacher. it
This
got
isn't
me
a
going.
fireable offense.
No,
I'm going to say that.
no. Like the worst thing she does is like say the N word.
Yeah.
She's not saying it. She even said there's a bar
But-
where she's like, I'm not a hoe. So it's like she's not.
That's
You know what I mean?
she's
She says she's
specifying.
not.
Yeah.
You know?
I like it. I wonder who shot the music video. It's
That's
like
it.
Another
it's the
student.
yearbook kid.
Yeah, there's fucking someone in the AV club.
Yeah.
For sure.
I love how the hook is
The
like
fucking kid in a
dripping-
wheelchair because it's smooth.
It's like dripping like the 80s or something like that.
I heard something
And all
about
these kids are
EBT.
born in like 06.
Bro, it's
He's
crazy.
talking about the 80s. They're like,
Crazy. Like, nah, I mean, I don't think this is a fireable offense. I don't think she's good. So that's probably why the teacher was upset. But I mean, I would love to sit into one of her classes and
I like to
and
see
hear
how
what's
she
going on.
teaches,
Yeah, 100%.
like what her method is.
Is she rapping these like the
She doing like an
lessons?
acapella history lesson kind of
Yeah.
thing?
Which
I-
would be insane. I'd remember
That'd
it,
be cool.
and, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Give
Hamilton.
me
I was thinking like, like you're I was thinking back like when I was a student. Like obviously you didn't really fuck with your teachers and shit, but like
No.
how much you would have to like your teacher and how cool of a teacher she would have to be for you as a student to on your free time shoot a music video.
1000%. Well, she probably did this at lunch.
You think so?
100%. Recess, lunch, free period, 100%.
Even that giving up my lunch period to like
Bro,
just
they're on
mob
the
in a
school
music video.
grounds. They're
Yeah.
on the school grounds. She's not an employee. Her
And
card don't work.
She did this on her last day. It was like, I'm getting fired. Fuck it.
So the song was already out in January because she dropped an EP called oh, it's actually funny. She like really leaned into the teacher thing.
That's insane. Who is it?
She dropped an EP called Honey Economics. And this was on the EP. It was called Drippin 101. It was the intro track. So it dropped in January. But then, this firing happened recently. I think February or early March. So she just did a music video for it.
This is insane.
And she's popping off, dude. Like the video.
Well, it must. Like they're giving her all kinds of.
What are the songs? No cheat code. Never still dripping.
Go to Honey Economics. Click on
Nigga
that.
no.
Yeah. You want to read those out? I feel like I can't.
Scroll up. Drippin 101. Nigga no. No cheat code. Never and what's that?
Still dripping.
Still dripping. Can we do nigga no? I really want to hear that song. We don't have to listen to the whole thing. I just want to listen to a little bit. That's the cover video? Nah, see?
And those are her students.
See, this is a 2 steps forward, 10 step back thing.
He wanna see me every day, nigga, no. He want me put it on his face, he a hoe.
See, this is the song. Now that we're getting to the root of the problem, this is a song she heard and lost it. This is what, no, we need to get her fired.
Yeah, no, think of an old white lady listening to this.
You guys tried to set, you think there's a what? She thinks she has white students?
Well, that's the one who complained.
There's not a white student. That's not a white parent. Absolutely not.
You think it was a black parent that complained?
1000%.
Yeah.
1000%. But like the one that got her life great, like early on.
Right.
Yeah. Like she lives in the suburbs.
Her parents made white friends.
What's the white boy that the black
The guy
dude
from
that-
McDonald's. Yeah.
Shamar's mom. did
Yeah,
that. Shamar's mom was the one that snitched.
We moved to Burlington for a better life.
That's what happened. Shamar's mom was in the class and doing that. Listen to this shit. That was the song that got her fired. 100%. 1000%. I mean, so what? So she got fired when? Officially.
Fired officially.
You said 5 months after October, so like recently.
It was recent. Yeah, I think it was in February.
So is she trying to get another teacher job, or is she trying to pursue
The complaint was made in October 2023, and then there's 5 months worth of meetings.
Jesus.
And they gave her an ultimatum, like either you take all this stuff down and you keep your job, or you leave your rap stuff up online and then you get
I mean,
fired.
she only has 2,300 views on one song, so it's like
Yeah,
I'm
her
not sure
Spotify
about
streams aren't great, but Drippin 101's up to like 50K right now.
I hope so, at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
So like, I could imagine that during these meetings, she's still dropping music. This whole process.
I'm waiting for like a diss track, dude.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I'm waiting for that. Like
That would
name
be
drop the
amazing.
principal, like name drop the parent, like
Oh
go in
my
on it,
God.
dude. Like, go
That would
crazy.
be so
Turn it
cool.
into like a history lesson too. She's a history teacher. Like make it like a whole.
Oh, that was
like,
her subject, history?
yeah, she teaches history.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Well, that's what's messed up. You say she's getting her master's and everything. Like,
Yeah, she's currently getting her master's degree too. And she was asked like if she would take her job back. She's like, I just want this school to learn their lesson. I feel like now she's like just pursuing the music career. You know, I think she's hoping this will like what's it called?
catalyze,
Catapult.
catalyst.
Yeah, catapult.
We got
Catapult her career.
Yeah.
I just find it weird how like out of all the shit you hear about teachers and stuff, this is where they draw the line.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like I was saying with the OnlyFans and stuff. They're like, oh, she might get fired.
Those women shouldn't be getting
Well,
fired.
we had a story a few weeks ago where an OnlyFans mom, her kid got kicked out of school.
Why?
That's weird.
Because first of all, she had an OnlyFans decal on her car promoting her OnlyFans
Amazing.
for years. And then it wasn't until like a couple years after when a parent complained because they saw her in the drop-off line. They're like, what the fuck? And then she was like shielding her kid's eyes because it's a Catholic prep school.
Oh God.
So then they complained and they gave her an ultimatum too. They're like, listen, take the decals down or you're not allowed on school premises and you got to drop your kids off across the street and they got to walk across the street to get to school.
That's not that big of a deal.
Not that big of a deal. So she's like, fine, I'll just do that. And then eventually it just got so deep media attention that the school just banned her and expelled the kids.
That's
But
messed up.
they
That's just because that girl's husband
Yeah.
was on the OnlyFans, probably.
Probably. But it's like, but that's probably only because it's like the school was catching so much heat
Yeah.
from like media.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the
But
day,
it's also such a strict Catholic school that it has in their like, when you like enroll into the private school, it says like what you can get expelled for. And you get expelled for being gay.
talking about
Any,
how strict are the OnlyFans is paying the tuition.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
So you're telling me you're that strict in your beliefs that you're gonna turn down money? That reminds me of this.
Because when does the Catholic Church turn down a bag?
This
dude?
is what I'm saying, bro.
Since when?
It's like it's like this comedian, this joke I heard like years ago, a couple years ago. You guys know what Juneteenth is?
Yeah.
Like Juneteenth, like the freedom
Oh,
of
yeah.
slaves.
I was around during 2020.
My bad. So this comedian,
I posted a black square. I was there. I was on the front line.
So the Senate had to vote, and the Senate has like seats of like 130, 140 people, right? And the Senate had to vote, and they voted in favor. I think it was like 80 people said yes to 60 people saying no. And this comedian went up on stage and he was like, 80 people said yes to Juneteenth being recognized as a national holiday, and 60 people said no. It's like, you know how racist you have to be to turn down a holiday?
Yeah, you're just getting a day off. Like, what are we doing?
Like, you know how racist you got to be just to not want a day off? Like, so wait, they get to celebrate? Nah,
we're not having that.
That's what that reminds
It's
me.
because the white people still got to go into work on
That's
Juneteenth.
just
Like,
Maybe that's
gotta
why
do
they
more
read
work
the
now.
fine print. They're like, wait, what?
That reminds
Yeah,
me.
they got to do Jamal's work. Like, dude, this sucks having to do someone else's work for them. Why would
That's
anyone ever want to do this?
insane.
This is brutal.
This is terrible. Yeah, now you get it. So okay, that's wild. That's wild. No, so final thoughts, and then I guess we'll go to the next one. The teacher shouldn't have got fired.
No.
No, so
She
she's
definitely needs
she
a
hired an
ghostwriter, though.
attorney and she's going after them.
Is she? She
Yeah.
definitely needs a ghostwriter though.
Yeah, she's got the vibe. She's got the aura. Like, if you listen to her interview with some news station out in Detroit, like, she's rapper mode all the time. Like, even when she's talking
Default
serious,
setting?
like, yeah, that's her default setting is like rapper mode. Like, the way she talks, it looks like she's always about to talk shit about something.
That's crazy.
Even this is a quote from her. It says, if I was a horrible teacher, y'all would have dropped me the day I was a problem, Brown said.
Why does that sound like a drop? That sounds like if I was that bad, y'all would have dropped me from the being yours. I'm like,
I need a song to come out from her with the intro just being a news snippet.
that would
of
be
the
so
situation,
fire.
And then diss track right after.
That would be
Candace
so
Lamar.
fire.
Yeah.
I need to. Yeah, you know what? What's her thing? I'll
Drippin'
get it
Honey.
afterwards. I'll get it after.
Drippin' Honey. Yeah, but
Drippin' Honey. Oh my god.
yeah, Kendrick came out here with like diss tracks. We need like, I'm sick of like mainstream rapper
No.
diss tracks. You guys are all rich, you're all making money. Fuck off. You guys make music together.
Yeah, let's
Like,
go
stop
after
acting like you hate
obscure
each
shit.
other. Let's hear some real diss
Yeah.
track hate shit.
We should do a diss. We should write a diss track about your McDonald's.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's workshop it.
Yeah.
You got anything
thought-
off the top?
You thought everything was
I
fine,
don't.
but I got your sign, bitch. Like some shit like that. I don't know. I'm not a rapper. I just be talking shit. That's so funny.
Yeah, dude. Any final thoughts on the matter?
Yeah, she just needs a ghostwriter.
She also said this: music is part of the culture. She said, "We're from Motown. This is what we do. So it's not like
Even
it's unheard
that.
of. It's the
Even
culture."
Yeah, she needs someone walking around with that like beer, 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 fucking noise every time she says anything. Just beer, beer, beer,
Don
beer.
Marco. That'd be so
I'm just
funny.
picturing she always has a hype up girl with her who has
That's
like
it.
12-inch nails. She's like,
That's her
that kind of
students.
shit. Yeah, that's your
That's her
student.
students. Her students are on there. She's like, hey, who wants to go shoot a music video at a free period? Hey, everyone pulled up. There was a guy in crutches, for Christ's sake.
That's like, I feel like every high school has a kid in crutches.
Every
All the time.
Yeah.
There's always been like a part of me that wants to trip one just to see what happens.
So you're a dickhead.
That's the French in you.
You're a dickhead. That's what, I've never looked at crutches and been like
but
that.
just want, you know?
That's crazy.
Dude, one time I was in Gatineau, French again. I was in Quebec and I was coming out of a bar. I was like 18 at the time. That's why I was drinking in fucking Quebec. But this kid in crutches, this guy started like trying to start a fight with him. And I was like, what the fuck?
Wait,
That's
a
why I
guy
don't
wanted
feel
to fight
bad.
the guy in crutches?
That's
Yes.
why I don't feel bad for the crutches, man. They're violent. They got weapons.
He didn't start the fight.
No, he
though.
didn't start the
okay,
fight.
yeah, I
That's
thought
what
the
I'm saying.
crutches guy was
Yeah,
starting the fight.
the guy, that's funny though, because the guy that picked the fight with the crutches guy retaliated by like,
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
I was like, he's got extra reach and they're made of metal, you know?
Absolutely.
So I was like, I'm 18 years old. I'm drunk. There's a girl next to me that came to the bar with me. Obviously, I got to step in. I got to do something.
Well, the guy with crutches
I
couldn't
went
step
across
in.
the street, dude. And then I started to get involved with the fight. But then the guy with the crutches, his boys thought that I was against him.
I hope you got your ass whooped.
So then they started coming after
Good.
me. And then
Was it a whole
I
crew of
got
crutches?
crutched.
Good.
I got fucking crutched,
Good.
dude. I got
That's
slammed.
what you deserve. You got, I swear to God, you are allergic to minding your own business. I don't.
See, here's the thing though. All of these stories I'm telling you is from like 15 to 18 year olds.
Okay, so we've.
I'm 25 now.
At a girl.
I don't. Thank you. How'd
There
you know?
go. I'm just saying. That's good. Mind
Yeah.
your fucking business.
Fights
bro.
are not worth it.
You had a
Yeah.
beautiful girl on your arm, I'm assuming, and then you could have just took her
Thank
home
you.
and smashed. But you said,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna be the hero.
Yeah.
I already won, but I'm gonna be the hero.
Yeah.
And got your ass beat by a
Yeah.
cripple.
I'm white, dude.
Had a girl.
I have to step up. I had to be the hero.
I'm
dude.
watching. I'm a good
I
witness.
would have watched that shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a great witness. I got the Zoom feature on my phone. Hey, whatever you guys need, I got it. World Star, let's bring it
You,
back.
you ever fought before?
I got into fights all the time growing. I grew up in a French I grew up the only black kid around for a long time. I had to fight all the time or do dumb shit.
How about you?
No.
No.
I was
Pussy.
yeah, I was about to say I'm a pussy. Like I fucking no, but I did jujitsu for a while, so I fought.
Oh, okay. So like
Yeah.
you can go to jail if you get in a fight. Yeah.
Like I'll choke someone.
All right. On that note,
Got dark.
next headline we got here reads: Little Rascals trio, ages 11, 12, and 16, arrested for robbing a Houston bank.
11, 12, and 16?
Yeah,
They robbed the whole bank.
they robbed a bank in Houston. The trio has been dubbed the Little Rascals by the FBI,
Greatest movie ever.
and
I don't think I ever saw it.
they walked in. I've never seen that either. I've seen like nothing, dude. I haven't seen. I just saw Men in Black for the first time 2 nights ago.
So
Oh
sad.
yeah,
Yeah,
So
you got the VHS like right there. And you
I know.
just-
So sad.
But
11, 12, and 16.
so they walked in to the bank, and they went right up to the teller, claimed they had weapons, and then they handed over a threatening note. They didn't say what the note said, and then the teller handed the money, which I found out through the grandmother, because apparently 2 of the kids are siblings,
Mhm.
and their grandmother did an interview with some random news source and said that they allegedly gave them fake money. And then the kids ran off with like a bunch of fake money, thinking they just pulled off a
Right.
heist. And the third kid, the one that's not related, he ended up getting caught by police, and then now they're all getting detained.
So the 2 of them.
All 3 of them are detained.
Oh, they're caught.
Yeah, they're caught.
If you 11, 12, and 16, if you get robbed by those 3 people, you deserve to get robbed.
yeah, I'm like, these guys are industrious, man. At 11, 12, and 16, I was
Oh,
doing nothing.
Dude, like, yeah, these kids got balls. These
Like, and
kids
you're
were like
stealing
fucking,
signs. Like we discovered masturbating at 16. That's what I was doing. This
They just-
motherfucker's robbing a
they
bank.
They're robbing
Yeah.
banks at 11, dude. These guys are like ding dong ditching at 4.
You know?
Legit.
Like-
Legit.
They were like stealing cap guns from convenience stores at
That's
7. You know
Fucking
what I mean?
crazy. You deserve to get robbed. I hope they lose all
Yeah.
their fucking money. I hope that person who gave them the money should be fucking fired.
It was fake money though.
I don't care. I'm not giving them shit.
I feel like that's protocol at the bank. Is
No,
like
it's
you
not.
give them something.
No,
I
for an
always
it's
thought
like
it was that
trash.
shit.
No.
Like
I heard
it
you give them.
exploded
It was
with
like a
paint.
stack of cash tellers give you, and hidden in the stack is a tracker.
yeah,
Yeah,
or like
but that's
the
it.
paint thing.
I've seen
Yeah,
the paint
thing.
explode.
Yeah.
But that's for a grown ass man or an adult. I'm not a 12-year-old showing up. I'm thinking you're trick or treating. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I wonder what your
Like how
reaction is.
threatening
Like,
are these?
what?
Yeah, like how threatening were they? That you
Yeah.
fucking-
Well, they
You
were in a
picture-
trench coat, so they look like an adult.
well, like in a
Yeah, but
trench
they were
coat, like
sitting
on
on
a
top of
stack. I was
each
gonna
other.
say, yeah, they're
They were
like
stacked.
stacked on a fucking trench
That's actually
coat.
the biggest crime is that they didn't do the trench coat bit.
That's Little Rascals.
They didn't do
You
it.
just got the little head.
Because the little in the movie The Little Rascals, by the way, greatest movie of all time. The movie Little Rascals, they go and they're trying to get a mortgage loan to build a new clubhouse,
That's
but they literally
hilarious.
stacked up on each other. That's what they should have done. Do you have pictures of them? No, we don't have pictures of them.
Yeah,
No,
we do.
'cause they're-
We
oh,
do?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
so
gonna
go-
say
go
they're
back to
minors.
the-
They probably
Wait.
You want to
I think-
assume what they look like?
Yes, I think we're
Okay.
missing a great opportunity on Guess the Race. All right.
Guess the race.
Guess
Guess
the
the
race.
3 of
Okay,
them.
wait.
There's
What
3 of them.
city is this?
The
First
2 of them are siblings.
Houston. 2 of them are siblings.
Oh God.
Do we have names?
I'm
picturing
Do
the
we have
leader of the
names
pack.
before we guess?
No
anything?
names.
Ah,
They can't
damn it.
release that stuff for
Okay, let's
minors.
go by age. I want to do the 16-year-old first.
See, I'm picturing the 16-year-old to be the leader of the pack, obviously.
Same. That
So-
was my.
11 and 16 are related. 12,
11 and 16 are related.
12 is not related.
So the middle one's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm picturing the 16-year-old to be like that classic like fade with curly hair white kid with like AirPods and a Travis Scott hoodie.
See, I'm thinking mixed.
Mixed.
I'm
Okay.
thinking mixed. Like he
He's
has
got something to prove.
like one side of the family is like, good on you. And the other side is like, what the fuck were you thinking?
Yeah, I don't know which side's what.
I was like, yeah, I don't know. Oh man. Oh. Okay, so you know what? I'll do the middle one because I think the middle one is like either white or Hispanic.
But
Ooh,
could-
Hispanic's
but they're
good.
From,
Yeah.
They could just be
It's
like
Houston.
white trash though. You
All
know?
3?
Like, yeah, you never know, man. Every fucking.
So
bank
give a
looks-
guess.
I'm.
You
white
guys all
trash.
white all across the board.
Yeah,
Houston's
like
like
meth. Dude.
I think the perm is a good bet. Like
Like
the
one had a
perm,
perm?
like
That-
the
you know
perm.
that new style?
Yeah.
Like-
Oh yes, the perm in there and curling it.
Yeah.
One had a perm.
No, it's just
I'm
we're
just guessing. I think that's a
Okay,
good bet.
so I'm
though.
going 16-year-old light skin,
Okay.
11-year-old light skin, but they have one parent that's the same. They're half siblings.
Oh, okay. That's a
Mixing
good-
it up.
I can't confirm that one.
And then the middle one is white.
You're kind of close, dude. So go back to the run sheet. Click on the Twitter link underneath it. So this is the FBI
Oh, damn.
surveillance.
Mexican.
video.
Which one?
One looks Hispanic.
Called it.
One's just black, not mixed.
Okay.
And then the third one looks, I guess it would have to be black if they're siblings.
Which one's the
Yeah, they're
16-year-old?
not robbing anybody. Look at how small they are.
Slide back a bit, Coleman.
Dude,
The 16
how
year
are
old.
they robbing anyone?
That's probably
Yeah,
the
he's
16-year-old.
black. Yeah, he's black. Yeah, they're black. Shit.
He might have just got back from Florida. He could be white.
Not white. Yes.
So I'm guessing that's the middle one, and then
The
little
middle
brother.
one looks to be Hispanic.
All right, so it's black, Hispanic, black.
Is that Hispanic or Asian?
I think he's like Hispanic because it's Houston.
Yeah, it would make
True.
sense.
True.
It's
true.
Houston with the mushroom haircut. That's definitely Hispanic.
That's
God,
nuts, man.
God, what would make and no masks, no nothing. They just
No masks, bro. They just went in.
bro. Watch a movie
That's
or
nuts.
something, bro.
I was thinking, like,
They
why
watched
do
the
kids
intro to
need
Batman and they were like, let's do that.
yeah.
Wait, come on. That's a good question. How
Why
much
do
is-
kids need to steal? What do kids need money for? Like, this is why PS4 shouldn't be $700.
That's where your mind goes.
Yeah.
That's where your
What else
mind
does a
goes.
kid need money for, bro?
Blame Sony. That's what you're gonna do?
Yeah, this
Oh
is
my
Sony's
God.
fault.
That's crazy. How much were they trying to get?
Probably
much is it
just
good?
whatever was in the tills.
They don't
Give
know
me
that. They don't know what that
$11.
means.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. They probably just trying to build some clout. Maybe the oldest one wanted to like start a rap career. And
It's a
needed
TikTok
something.
trend.
It's a TikTok
It's a
trend.
To
Really?
rob
He
banks.
just- honestly, he should just move to Detroit when he was going to high school and got what's her face?
Yeah.
Drippin' Honey.
Drippin' Honey.
Drippin' Honey.
That I really wanted. I wish I knew how much they were going after.
That's a
'Cause
good
they
question.
don't know
They,
what-
they took
had
off
they
with
left
the,
a threatening note.
They didn't say what the threatening note was, and they also didn't say what the amount of money was that they took off with, which was apparently fake, like Monopoly.
They just
money,
said fill up a bag.
basically.
This is information I want to know. 'Cause I've always been curious to know, like, how much money. Are we just asking whatever we can get away with, whatever we can stuff in our pockets? I want to know what they need that money for.
Bro, bank robberies aren't even worth it because even if you get away with it, the most you're running off with, like the most cash they have
On hand. Yeah.
is like maybe max 20K.
No
yeah.
way.
Max.
No
and that's
way.
why
You
they-
can't
no one-
withdraw more than $10,000 at a time. at a
Before, yeah,
bank.
but that's only because the IRS gets a notification.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you can go to the
But
back,
they
like
don't-
the safe, and they probably have like hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
but like on
the-
hand, like
Oh, true.
you know what I mean, like in the tills and shit. There's no
Yeah,
way
that
there's
doesn't-
more than like 50.
20K doesn't seem worth it to go. Because
No.
what's the 20 years? Robbing a bank 10?
Is that my question? Is the FBI always involved for bank robberies?
For
I mean,
sure.
probably, right?
I would assume.
Yeah.
Can't keep it local. Them dudes are trash with traffic tickets. You can't keep it local. You got to bring in the big boys for that.
Dude, this must be a fun case to work on though. If you're
Hilarious.
the FBI,
I'd
Yeah.
be dying.
This is
It's
awesome.
open shut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's got like, I mean, just the idea of robbing a bank's got to be hard now. Like I watched the whole documentary on bank robbers and stuff, and they stopped doing it in like
So
the
you know how to do
70s
it
and
now.
80s.
Oh,
Well, yeah, just because with cameras, the security and everything, it
just
got too
died
intense.
with
It's
the
like,
mob,
don't
bro.
do it.
Yeah,
just
bro.
all died.
But
at
yo,
the
in
same
the
time.
Wild West days and stuff, like bank
Yeah.
rob, like what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a bank robber.
And it was
normal.
cool.
Now you
Fucking put it
gotta
on
be like,
LinkedIn.
you gotta be a hacker, work some AI shit.
That's
do
it.
like
Bitcoin.
online heists. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like wire money somehow
Yep,
through hacking.
Bitcoins.
Through,
So
like,
these guys were nuts. The last
Yeah.
people who did it, they dug a tunnel from like the sewers to under the bank
Jesus
into the
Christ.
vault. It was a whole thing.
That's a lot.
But they were like the last big vault heist, and then that was it.
crazy.
That's a lot. Okay, so let me ask you all this question. If you guys were to rob a bank, do you guys know how you guys would do it?
Like these 12-year-olds.
I'm not doing that.
With a
Just
one
walking
threatening
in,
note.
leaving a little post-it on the glass, and just
Excuse me, please.
I would only do it if I had someone on the inside, either at the bank or with the police. Both would be amazing, but if I had one or the other, that's
Sounds
the
like you
only
play
way I would do
GTA
it.
5 a
Yeah.
bit.
I used to see. For me, I'm just going after the armored trucks.
Oh, like the Brinks trucks.
Yeah, bro, I
Yeah.
gotta go in because like you got two people to deal with. That's it.
Yeah.
A bank, you got all the security cameras.
How do you get in the truck though?
I figure something out. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But
Again,
that's what I'm
GTA,
attacking.
I played
If I
this
had
thing.
to.
It's
little
like you ever try to
C4 on the
open.
door?
I've never tried it, but I've seen it in Breaking Bad when they try to open the ATM machines.
Oh,
and
yeah,
there's
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah. And the meth.
It's like and it falls on the guy, dude. It's so hard to open up an ATM machine. I can
Yeah,
only
it's
imagine a Brink truck.
You like, but like,
There's
If
definitely
you-
some coded like finger scan key shit. That they
Yeah,
gotta do
I
It's
to
just
get
a
in there.
thick door. That's all it is.
How do
It's
you get through a
really
thick door, though?
Explosives. That's the only.
that's a lot.
And movies have told me
That's a
anything.
lot.
This guy's
Movies
bringing-
have told me anything. You put a
But I'm
little
all-
C4 on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
boom,
but
and then,
I'm all about cost and effect. It's like, okay,
But if you have
if
the
I
two
gotta
people,
spend $1 million to rob $2 million, I'm not doing that. That's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of resources and time.
But you have the
That's
two
not
people.
bad
They
ROI,
clearly
though.
have the keys.
No,
or
but then you
whatever.
got to. Yeah, but the risk is to go to jail if you get caught.
Yeah.
So not only do you lose $1 million just off rip.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching what's the movies with George Oceans?
Yeah.
The Oceans movies?
Yeah.
Bro, they used to drop money to rob these casinos.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking $20-30 million. I'm like, y'all could just invest that in some RSPs. Let it double up.
You guys are making
You get a
it's
tax-free
hard.
savings
You know what I'm
account.
saying? I'm like, what are we doing? And then at the end of it, you still got to split that shit 11 ways? Nah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
that.
good, bro.
That's why every other Ocean's movie, they were less and less, right? It was just 11, 10.
Yeah.
They,
It
was
made it all the way
11,
down
12,
to 8.
15.
They're
They go
like,
up, bro.
oh,
It
shit.
went
no,
up.
but the most recent, they had 8.
Yeah, it was 8.
Yeah, it was the women.
That
It
was
the women
that was
one.
the remake.
Yeah, no. So, anyways,
Yeah.
Freema.
They only
Freema-
got paid half as much, too.
75 cents.
75
75. They're like, hey, you give us back those quarters.
That's so funny. Hey, free my little rascals though. Shout out to them.
Yeah, you asked how much. It's maximum fine of $10,000 and 2 to 20 years in prison for robbery by
10K for
threat.
robbery?
2 to 20 years.
2
What
to
a
20
range.
years. So they got a
What do
range.
But you
You
get
don't-
to keep the money after? Because then, you know.
No, you don't get to keep that.
So wait, so you pay a 10K fine?
That's the maximum fine, and then 2 to 20 years in prison.
So in
Can I
addition,
pay the 10K from the money?
I was
that
gonna
I
say,
stole?
like, we're,
can I use
you
this
clearly
money
don't have
to-
money if you're robbing a
That's
bank. So how
crazy.
you paying that fine?
that's the they're charged with robbery by threats because they didn't obviously have a real gun or anything.
But do
So
they
it
have
wouldn't
to
be
do
armed
both?
robbery.
Fucking
you
spray
have to pay the
painted Super
10K
Soaker.
and
I don't know how the
Oh,
fuck it
20.
works.
that's
I
crazy.
do want to note the 16-year-old technically could be tried as an adult,
'cause
although they said it's unlikely, but they said it's on the table.
Well, no, but he didn't do anything violent. You know,
He claimed they
It's
had
still
weapons.
it's still a
Yeah,
felony.
and that note must have been pretty threatening.
Facts.
that's what.
Yeah, and crayon. The fuck?
But that's what I'm thinking, right? It's like heavily worded note. Like
It's like a
Crayola
marker.
pencil
It's-
crayon.
Yeah, it's like give us. It's
they
like,
fucking
give us
scratched
your
out a
money.
word because they didn't spell it right. They're like,
Yeah, give us your money. Oh no, it's your with the not the air comma. It's YOUR. Like spell checking these fucking kids' notes.
R is like backwards.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Toys
Like,
R Us.
and some eraser
free,
mark.
free my
white
little
out,
rascals though.
fucking white out on it.
Free my little rascals.
These kids got balls though. They got to be the coolest kids in school right now. I mean, like
Or in juvie.
I said, these kids must have started young, bro.
Nah,
Must have
because
started
juvies
young.
can be like murderers, bro. Juvies filled up with people who actually did the crime.
Yeah,
Think about that.
yeah,
They missed. Like you don't want to be.
yeah. They're getting
This
bullied.
could
in
be like a
juvie.
Yeah,
good. This
bro.
could be a
Dude,
good
with
funny
the
movie.
mushroom haircut too.
Done.
That one kid.
done.
Dude, this
Done.
is a
You're
great,
fucked.
funny, like R-rated comedy that they could make in a couple of years. This movie.
What? Oh, there was
A
that
little
one.
fucking
There was that one
13-year-old.
movie. There was a bunch of like young kids just
Yeah,
swearing.
yeah.
Oh,
But
was
that's
so
it.
funny.
That's the one I'm thinking
It
of.
was so funny.
These are the type of kids that like would smoke weed during the Scholastic Book Fair and shit. You know what I
With
mean?
the pages.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. These kids are hard, dude. I like them. They're cool.
Yeah,
well,
free
not
my
like
little
that,
rascals.
but, you know.
Yeah, free
But
my
dude,
little
how
rascals.
much does that one weigh? He weighs like 50 pounds wet. You know, like what are we doing?
Why'd you say wet? Because he's Mexican.
Does that have? Do you wet Mexican?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I
get
don't
framed in the comments.
Dude, I did not.
Wait,
mean
is that a slur?
I don't. Yeah, I don't fucking
you don't
know.
know for Mexicans and like
No.
wetbacks and stuff. That's what they call them. Because
Oh,
they swim.
fuck, no.
They swim to.
I think
America?
it's because they
Yeah,
work
but they
hard.
got 2 borders to cross.
I love how you say that. I love how you said that. They're perspiring.
Yeah, they're perspiring.
That's some positive intent right there.
That's so funny. That's so funny. You could post. You can edit that and post,
I don't think it's because they swim.
bro. You,
I
you,
don't
guys,
think it's. We know they can't swim. It's definitely
No.
because they
That's
work
so
hard,
funny.
dude.
you guys obviously know Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
Obviously, he has this bit, hilarious bit from when he first started doing stand up. He has this bit where he talks about how Mexicans have the best work ethic ever. Because you look at the, like, he's watching this like documentary on like the pyramids, and it's like people go to Egypt and see the pyramids, and it's like, oh, they're like, did the aliens do that? Oh my God, the aliens came down and built the pyramids. And he goes, there's also pyramids in Mexico. No one questions who built them.
It's like, yeah, no, it was
Aliens came down and said, hey, we're gonna build some pyramids. Like, no, go help the Jews. It's such a funny bit. Shout out to
That's
Andrew Schultz.
such a
He's so
funny bit.
Such a funny bit. Yeah.
Is it it's probably like the most least racist slur though.
What?
Wetback. Because you're
Um,
like complimenting their
I had no
work
idea
ethic.
that was even a thing. I should brush up on.
I
the
guess
slurs.
I was mistaken on the use of the slur. Right now, I'm trying to educate myself on a lot of different
I didn't even
racial
know.
slurs.
I've never even heard anyone say that before.
I've heard it before. Yeah, well, I fucking grew up doing New York. I grew up part of my life in New York, so it's like you hear that
Okay.
all the time. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to have a joke
What are your top 3 slurs?
in life.
Yeah. And then we'll get to your story. Sorry, didn't want to cut you off.
Well, nigga's the top one.
That doesn't count. That's a given. That's goated.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're like, first of all, like,
So
That's my favorite.
in traffic,
that's
everyone
everyone's
gets it.
favorite.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Jay-Z had a pretty good song. You know?
No, I heard this one called Dune Coon once.
Never heard of that.
It's like it's for
And
That's
it rhymes.
fucked.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
it's
know
for, like,
exactly,
Arab
but it
people.
rhymes too.
like Middle Eastern
For
people.
Arab.
Dune Coon. So like you're black people of so
the
Dune.
desert, yeah.
Okay.
So that's crazy. That was a clever one. I'm actually in the middle of writing a joke where it requires me to come up with white slurs.
Okay.
And I'm trying. So if y'all want to workshop some now, I got cloudies. I got
Cloudies.
light brights, but I feel like I can punch it up some more.
Mm.
So what do you guys hate being called?
I'm Italian, so like guineas.
What the fuck
Yeah,
is that?
but
Yeah,
that
guinea pig.
because I'm part Italian.
So
it's not,
so funny story. When I was in Indianapolis, Indiana, I did the joke. That's when I first wrote the joke, and I'm trying it. And then somebody in the back couldn't see where it came from, got up and said, "Guinea pigs."
yeah,
Just
it's,
screamed
it's
out
an
of nowhere.
Italian thing.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But why guinea pigs and Italians? I don't get that.
Just
I've
because like
never
it's
gotten it
a
either.
shit animal and they're kind of like greasy, I guess.
but
I
that, but
think
what,
like
how does
the
that relate to Italians?
But that's it. None
I
of
don't
it
know.
makes
They just
even
call it
the
that,
other one
yeah.
for Italians is WAP, like without papers.
yeah.
How
That
is
applies to
that's
so
not
many
even
different people.
That's what I'm saying. None of it
Yeah.
really like. What are we fucking?
Wait,
doing?
is that the acronym for it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
without papers.
Yeah.
It's also wet ass pussy in a different.
No, no.
scenario. Like you just
Us.
say it. WAP,
They
like-
took that word from us.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to
First of all-
reclaim it.
First of all, it was our word first.
She ruined it.
Yeah, but yours is an O.
But
Hers
it's
is an A.
pronounce it.
Oh, fair.
I'm not saying WAP.
Guinea pig on Italian.
That's how
silly.
Southerners call Italians. Damn waps.
Guinea pigs and Italians is
Guinea
is
pigs. Yeah,
silly.
guineas. That's what they call it. Yeah.
That's silly.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It makes no sense. There's no correlation.
No.
Guinea pigs are cute.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
People had
Thank
pet
you.
guinea pigs. It's not like
I love it. No, Dune Coon was a clever one that I heard.
fucking Star Wars. They just called the people sand people, which is pretty.
Yeah, but
much
technically
this.
they were.
In Star, I hate Star Wars.
Fuck.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
Well, you're wrong.
Porch monkey was always a stupid one, I thought.
Porch monkey? What's
yeah,
that?
it's like it's what they call black people, and they sat on the porch. So it's like
Oh,
you sit on
okay.
the porch all day, and you're a monkey. So you're a
That's not
porch monkey.
clever.
Not at all.
That's not
Yeah.
even.
You just
Oh,
took a
good.
slur and added a prefix to it.
Yeah, you just took a slur that was already there and said, "Where you at? The porch? We're gonna just
Yeah.
rock with that."
So yeah, you
Like,
you
was
go
it
for anything. Just
Driveway monkey,
you like
just
enter
sleep.
location and then monkey.
That's it. Like
You know
no,
what I
it's
mean?
stupid. So that's always done. But
That doesn't even
can't-
crack the top 20.
slurs. No, it doesn't. It doesn't even crack the top 100. Pretty sure there are. I can't think of
He's
any
like, how
good
much
slurs.
time we got? Can
No, I got a text.
Can we
I
do
got a text.
100?
No, I got a text. How much time we got? We just run through 100 slurs right now. Let's categorize it by ethnicity. No, I can't think of it.
I'm blanking on slurs. That's a good thing, though. I'm proud of myself.
That is a good thing. It's
You know?
what culture does.
If you just pulled out a like just run them out, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah,
maybe.
Will's holding
Like-
back. He's biting his
so,
tongue right now.
wait, is gringo considered a slur?
That's what Mexicans call
White people.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it just means white man.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Yeah, but they
I don't
use
think
it-
that's-
they
I'm
use
not
it as
offended
an insult.
If I get called a gringo,
No.
I'm not like,
But I guess it's in the context of how they use gringo.
yeah.
Yeah, like my brother lives in Mexico. He get like they call him that lovingly, but he's also been called that insulting.
What if they say the gringo?
Then you're like the main one.
That is like
You're the
aggressive.
white.
Yeah, you're like the white of the whole town.
You are
you know?
the white.
That's
Yeah.
insane. That's insane. All right, do we have any more of the things?
Yeah, we got one more story here.
Let's do it.
Speaking of race,
Oh, which one?
you're gonna find out.
Oh, let's go.
School apologizes for assignment asking fifth grader to pretend to be a white slave master.
What?
Let me see. Run this up.
So that's
Job description.
if you, yeah. Here's the worksheet that they got handed out. So the name.
wait.
Time
Wait.
out. Like what school is
Wait.
this? What?
Wait with the heart. Wait. So,
The name of the assignment is auction. Winnings to the highest bidder.
Wow.
okay.
And
the
he got
one-
5 out of 6.
Time out,
He
wait,
did a good
wait,
job.
Wait. Time out. Wait. Well, I want to know what he got wrong. I want to know what he
That's
got
what
wrong.
I'm saying. The
Wait,
living quarters.
so-
I'll tell you what he got wrong.
So
in
the
a minute.
purpose of this is it's a historical thing.
They're trying to teach kids about slavery, and they thought it was a fun way to get them to learn about it.
Okay, so let's go. Let's break this down one by
let's
one.
role play. Here's a
Wait.
whip.
Wait.
Yeah, it's role play between you two, right?
I will tear this whole studio up. Okay. No,
Okay, I'll play
let's-
the black
Let's
guys.
break this down. I want to go one by one because I really want to
All
understand
right,
what the fuck's
fire
going
away.
on.
Let me hear it.
Job description. What does it say?
So here's the worksheet for listeners that can't see.
And they're
it right now.
describing the process of.
It's like a comic strip. You got to do a drawing.
So they drew a picture. So
Okay.
number one, it was like job description, and it said, "I would like a male slave that will
good.
collect and grow cotton, rice, tomato,
Tobacco.
and wheat." Is that what I said? Did I say
Yeah, tomatoes not tomato.
Sorry,
That
tobacco.
wasn't us. That was you guys.
Oh, but wait. He also erased, if you look, also keep me company.
And they're like, fuck that. And then she erased it out.
This is a lonely kid. He's like, I want a slave just to be nice to me.
Keep me company erased is crazy.
That's
And then-
probably he lost the
And
point.
the
you know?
teacher let that slide. The teacher let that slide.
They're like, no, slaves aren't for that. You can't be having fun with
That's
them.
Samuel L.
Like,
Jackson and Django.
Oh my God, the most despicable person.
So she got a mark taken away because she wrote underneath the picture, "Me trading him nicely." And the teacher was like, "No, you can't do that."
That's what got the mark taken
Yeah,
away?
yeah.
No way.
now again, where is this
So then
school?
here it said colony placement was question number 2. You're making up your own situation,
Yeah.
I guess. So the kid wrote, the slave will live in the southern colony, Georgia. The weather there is hot all year round. All right.
I like how they're saying the slave. Like they don't even have high
just have
aspirations.
one.
They just
Yeah.
have the
They
one.
have one.
Like,
Living quarters.
We can only afford one. The upkeep on slaves back in the day was not cheap, bro.
no, and he does only want
Apparently,
this
bro,
one for
only-
company.
It was
so,
only
you know.
a small percentage of the South that had slaves. That's why they
Anywhere
abolished
you
it.
could grow cotton.
Yeah.
The cotton belt.
But like,
is what it
but
was
even
for.
then, only a small group of people that had.
Yeah,
fucking
but
money.
it's the rich
What?
white
Okay.
people compared to the.
So you
know.
see how like Jeff Bezos pretty much has a monopoly on like delivery service because of Amazon, right?
Yeah.
So essentially, the people who had the monopoly on cotton were the ones that could afford slaves. They were like the Jeff Bezos of that time, and they had the money. So not everyone. That's why they abolished it, because white middle class was being developed and they weren't making money.
Yeah.
So like they're like, okay, well, white people aren't making money. We got slaves, so let's free these people so white people can start making money. It was a racist act to end slavery.
That's crazy. I
Right.
didn't know that.
It's also why there were free states in the North, because there was no point in having slaves
Yeah.
in the North where you couldn't grow cotton. Like there was, like you had like household, like there were slaves in Canada and stuff too.
Yeah.
But they were like, this is kind of
It was
fucking
like
weird.
8 months out of the
And
year.
that's
They're like,
why,
we're kidding.
but
we're
that's
not.
why,
Yeah.
but that's why they jumped straight to segregation. That's why. So it went from slavery, and then like, oh, we still don't fuck with you, but we're trying to get $1, so we can't fuck with you. So let's keep it separate.
Yeah.
That's why.
They had
Crazy.
sharecropping.
So that's why this is hilarious. She lost the point
For treating them nicely.
for saying
Me
for treating them
him
nicely.
nicely.
Yeah. And then it said here, living quarters, the slave will live in a clustered shack with a bed, dresser, and mini table. I will lay nice clothes for the slave every day. The slave
off.
can
That's
also
what I'm
eat
gonna
with
say.
the family.
Aw.
I will also treat nicely. And then
I
additional.
mean, all things considered, this kid still has a heart.
I think they just want a friend. Like, you know,
yeah.
like
I think they
Someone needs to
maybe
talk
be
to this child.
misunderstanding the
Yeah.
whole situation. but-
Additional skills, the slave will need to speak English.
and then he won't be able to leave like dad.
Yeah.
Like,
So it said here, because the parents complained, they saw their daughter doing
What
this
was the
assignment,
complaint?
And they're just like, why are you guys making my daughter pretend to be
Okay.
a slave master? And then a quote here says, I don't think that we should be treating our 5th graders and putting them in the frame of mind of what it's like to own another human being, or what qualifications hypothetically you would want in them. And I question the educational value of the assignment, because if I were asking our students to pretend to be slave masters or anything like that, why are we giving them points off if they said they treat a slave with empathy?
That's fucking
that's
insane.
that's fucked up.
That's the wildest part about this whole entire thing.
Crazy.
Can we see is the teacher there?
No teacher, but they complained, and then
Who's that?
the school.
It's a different story.
Oh fuck.
So
She's pretty cute.
the consensus is that it's inappropriate, and then they tried to get the school to like get rid of the assignment, and the school originally was like, nah, like it's a good assignment. Like, what are you guys talking about? We cooked with this one. Like, this is good.
Time out.
Like,
Time
we
out.
did a good
Time
job.
out. Time out. Time out. No. We need to address something. So, where's the school?
Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
First of all,
Somerset County, Pennsylvania.
first of all, I hate Pennsylvania. I hate the entire state. There's nothing about Pennsylvania. They need to take the whole state, throw it in rice, fix it.
I've never
I
heard
hate-
anyone hate on
Bro,
Pennsylvania.
I hate Philadelphia. I hate Pittsburgh. I hate them all. I don't like it. I don't even eat the cheese. That's how much I hate Philly.
I've heard people hate on Philadelphia.
I fucking can't stand them. So, but here's the thing. So you have one story where schools are defending the right to fucking have slavery auction stencils, worksheets defending the right. And in the same fucking time zone, you got all the way to Detroit, you got teachers getting fired for having a mixtape.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, that's true. Holy full circle moment.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
This is the same time zone. This is not different.
Yeah.
Like they're like Philadelphia, like Pennsylvania and Detroit are not that far from each other.
No.
Right? That's insane.
No, but they lost points for treating nicely, and they fired the teacher, so it makes sense. If
Dad.
you think about it.
Miss Honey Drip would never.
Oh, dude, imagine if Miss Honey Drip worked at this school.
Oh my, that would be hilarious. That would be so. She should get a job there.
Yeah, she turns the school around.
That would be the most Republican thing to do. See, we hired her. Why we're not racist? We can't be racist. We hired her. That is insane.
We let her stay in the clustered shack.
Yeah. So basically, what happened was they wanted them to get rid of the assignment. Like, come up with just teach them about slavery. You don't have to do this. And then the school was
What
like,
month were they doing this too? If they did it in February, I swear.
Black History Month.
I would be so fucking mad.
It is a recent story, so it could have been February. But initially the school was like, no, we're not getting rid of the assignment.
You know, it would make sense that they do it on Black History Month. They're not just gonna do that on a Tuesday in fucking December.
Terrible.
Jail.
Terrible.
It was posted 9 days ago, so likely March.
Likely March.
Good.
They waited. They waited.
They waited.
They waited a long 28 days. Like,
That's
that was
That's it.
leap
They're
year
like,
this
fuck,
year,
we
yeah.
got one extra day this year. It's
That's
tough.
insane.
So, yeah, originally the school was like, no, we're not getting rid of the assignment. And then complaints kept pouring in. And then eventually the school gave in. And they're like, okay, fine, we're going to get rid of it. Here's their apology.
Gave in.
How many parents saw this shit and they were like, yeah, that's cool.
Like, all right.
You know, like they got one complaint initially.
It said here, the assignment has been eliminated from the class and the district deeply apologizes to all who were offended by the assignment. The matter is otherwise being handled internally and measures are being taken to ensure that an unfortunate event like this does not happen again.
Unfortunate event.
These kids are 10 years old.
That's fucked up.
And you're teaching them. I have no issue teaching the kids about slavery, but to come up with a whole stencil.
Like,
And
you got to
then dock
draw a whole
points.
picture and
Yeah.
everything.
But
Like,
dock points for, I don't know if it's because the teacher's like, nah, you shouldn't be, or if it's just historical inaccuracy. I don't know.
yeah, but you shouldn't be put in a situation as a child to be like, I would treat him
They
nicely.
don't know better.
What
They're
the
just doing
fuck?
it trying to get good grades.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
I want to see the teacher. Can we?
I
can
wonder
we
if the
pull up
teacher
school?
like went off script. Like I wonder if the teacher went cowboy on this and just kind of veered off from the curriculum and was like,
So I have,
Yeah.
I have,
They're like, you got to teach them about slavery. I got you.
I had this is actually fucked up, but I never talked about this on a podcast. So you guys are getting like a little mini exclusive. I had a teacher in the 6th grade. We were reading this book and it was about slavery. Like it said nigga in the book and everything like that. And instead of, because like it was me and a sea of white kids. Like to not be offensive. Like they changed the word, so every time the word would come up, we could have just skipped it.
I thought you were gonna say they just
Like, we
pointed at
could
you. They
read-
were like, "Can you say it for us?"
We could just skipped it, but we came up with a sub word, and like hindsight's always 20/20, but the sub word was banana.
That's like, come on, guys.
I swear to God, I'm not bullshitting. I swear to God, it was sub word was banana. And here's the crazy part. So again, this is even crazier.
Yo.
We're reading this book.
Teacher's
book.
like, "Yep, it fits."
We're reading this book about slavery, and it's a fictional book, right? But it's just based off of slave events. And then one day, I remember it was fresh off. Like I came back. It was a holiday break. I think it was like Thanksgiving, and I would always go to New York for Thanksgiving. I missed the first day of school back. So apparently, the day that I missed, half the class got to pick pieces of paper out of a hat. One had a dot, one didn't. Right. So I get back, and Akeem, you miss your day. You have to pick a paper out of a hat. No dot. Apparently, the dot meant the kids were a slave for a day. They were a slave for a day, and we had to treat them as such. So they got sectioned off, mind you. And again, there's me and there's one other kid in the class, VJ. We were the only black kids in the class. We looked at each other. We were like,
So you guys both were.
we were good.
You picked to be the owners.
No, we didn't call them owners. They were just sectioned off, and to the point where it's like, I remember.
What a fucking
That's
gamble by the
that's
teachers.
worse.
Just so
Dude,
bad.
You guys pick
Dude,
out
that's
the hat.
much worse than the stencil.
Bro, this was it gets worse. It gets worse than this. It got to the point where I remember, so all the slaves or the dot holders, single file, they had to walk in single file lines, and she took like yarn
Oh
and
shit!
it wrapped their wrist like there were chains and
my-
Oh,
everybody
shit.
walked in single file lines.
Imagine you pick the not dot. They're like, no, here's your dot.
Yeah. So fast forward now, it's like winter break's about to start, and we had our little like winter like concert or whatever for all the kids, and she brings the whole entire class in, and she tells us, "Hey, so you'll be having a new teacher." For the rest of the year. Now, mind you, we're fucking like 11, 12 years old. Everyone's boogery crying hysterically because she was actually amazing. Like, we loved her to death. She was fantastic. Right?
Slightly
And
racist.
we didn't know what was going on. No one told us. It's only as I got older and I looked back and I was like, oh, that's why she got fired. Right? That's why, for sure, that had to be the reason. Because it was all within the same time
Yeah,
period.
but imagine you fucking get home, your parents, what'd you do today, little Timmy?
I'm just glad I
we
wasn't a
acted
doc.
like slaves. They tied us together.
Here's the
Like,
thing though.
what the fuck?
Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. It's like it's because the white kids were slaves, and this shit happened immediately. If me and VJ was just us, I'm pretty sure she would have made it through the entire year, and it just got fired for the next year.
How did it feel being on the other side?
You
That's
want an
implying
honest
that
answer?
he's been on
You
the
want an
other
honest
side
answer?
as well.
Give me the honest answer.
It was lit.
You know what I'm talking
I get it, bro. I get it, bro.
I like it.
for
I like
real.
his privilege. This privilege
for real.
feels good.
Like every time I see like something in the news or anything like that, where it's like I see like people like fighting for like equality and like against police brutality and fight, and then I see like a white person going against it, I'd be like, I mean, I kind of get where he's coming from, bro. Like, that's like a lot of perks. Like, bro, I remember I used to work in an office, and we used to have these meetings once a month, and they used to cater it. And the second they didn't cater one, we lost it. We were like, "Where's the fucking food?" So I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wrong. They're wrong,
Yeah.
but I get
Yeah.
why you would fight for a perk.
Yeah.
I get it. So being on the other side, especially at 12. It's lit, bro. I used to take people's snacks at snack time. Like, you have a dot, you can't say shit to me. Give me your cheese string, and I'd walk off.
Dude, that
It's
sounds
just
like
free
that
reign
sounds
to
like those
bully, bro.
fucking it's like the prison experiments that they did.
What?
No, yeah, you know I forget the actual name, but it's when they made some people prisoners and some people prison guards.
Right.
Yeah, and then after a while they're just treating them like
But
shit.
that experiment was
the
interesting.
equivalent, you're just stealing the
But
guy's
here's-
snack pack.
Right. But here's the thing, though. I think the experiment more like and shows less of how it feels to be like a minority and treated badly, but see how corrupted people get by power.
Yeah, you just get a little.
That's
bit
what
of
I
it.
think. That's what I see when I
But
see
you guys
this
are
thing.
also 11, so you're not really thinking about it that deeply.
So let me ask you for sure, but I'm just looking at now that I'm an adult.
yeah.
And
Oh, it
I've read
was a slow burn of a lesson.
1000%.
Yeah.
Do you? So let me ask you, for this type of experience, do you guys think that people get encompassed and understand the struggle of being treated that way more than, or is it somebody gets drunk with power more? What do you think happens like more in that situation?
What was the question?
So you see these prison experiments. Half the people are prisoners, half the people are.
Oh,
prison
like the
guards.
Stanford prison.
Yeah, like who?
experiment.
Like
yeah, yeah.
That's
who do
the
you?
word.
What do you think is more likely to happen? People getting drunk with power, or people understanding how prisoners are treated and thing? I think the drunk with
think
power
drunk
happens
is-
Immediately, yeah.
instantly,
Well, it took him like I think it was like 2 weeks in they started treating him like shit.
like dog shit.
Yeah,
That's too long.
and it's a fucking experiment. You know, like they were told
day
like,
one.
As soon as you clock in, hey, get the fuck on the ground.
Tie my shoe.
That's
That kind of shit,
crazy.
yeah.
So yeah, that's.
I think you would definitely power trip quicker than you.
100%.
I did. I was 12 years old. I was geeked. They couldn't go to recess. They had to eat lunch for a whole week. They had to eat lunch.
I feel like you only learn the lesson though if you're on the bad side,
What do you mean?
the side that like is.
Yeah, you only learn the empathy part.
Yeah, if you're on the oppressed side,
Oh, absolutely.
that's
Then
the way
you
you
get it.
learn.
You
So I feel like
think-
if you're on the power tripping side, you don't see it until
I
20
don't see a
years
problem.
later.
Yeah, I don't see a problem.
And you're like,
Yeah.
that was pretty fucked
That
up.
was
You're like,
fucked.
can I actually hire someone to do this all the time?
But if you're on the side that's being oppressed, you're kind of like, oh, this sucks, and also I see how quickly it can get out
Yeah.
of hand. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest with you. If me or my buddy VJ were in that line and got one of the dots, that shit would have made the news.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
That shit would have.
yeah,
made
but
the
what
news.
if you had the
sure.
one kid who would treat you nicely?
I'm pretty sure he would have got kicked out of school. He's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck you doing? You
They
wanna
always
do them?
did those assignments where they were like, we're going to divide you up, but we're not going to do it by race. We're going to do it by eye color. So if you have brown eyes, you'll be the
Jane
slave.
Elliott. This is the
And
Jane
if you-
Elliott experiment. No, it's a real thing. That's real. There's a
If you have
woman.
blue eyes, you'll be
Yeah,
the...
I've seen
Yeah,
her.
there's a woman. She was a teacher back in the civil rights movement when Martin Luther King died. Jane Elliott. She came up with the blue-eyed, brown-eyed experiment to the point where, bro, she brought it to like adults, and adults would be boogery crying hysterically. Like she did it to a college, like they gave college kids extra credit to go do this experiment.
Yeah, right. I've heard
And
of this.
it was people walked out.
I don't get what's the experiment.
So the experiment
it's
is
a
pretty
cool
much
video.
to instead of looking at race, we treat you different by eye color. So if you have blue eyes, you sit in the middle, you got a collar around your neck, and you're pretty much it's like the prison experiment. You're treated like absolute dog shit.
Didn't that happen?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, but like in real life?
No.
No,
But
eye
what
color.
kills
Wasn't
me
that the
about it is
Nazis?
like,
Oh yeah, no, well, blue-eyed, blonde-haired. Yeah, that's
he didn't
But-
get that far. He wasn't there
Yeah.
yet.
Oh, that was just schemed up.
yeah.
yeah.
it was
He had the
schemed up.
blueprint, but he just wasn't.
Yeah.
But
What kills me about that is like, who has blue eyes and who has brown eyes?
Yeah. I was gonna say like if you have brown eyes, I have brown eyes, so
Dude,
I-
everybody
You would've been
has
safe.
that,
am
you
I
know?
black?
I mean, it's not get crazy. No, but that experiment was wild. I remember watching that in high school and shit like that.
Italians are the last whites, though.
What?
That's what I've been told.
Who told you that? Italians
people
are
have
last
told me
white?
that. Yeah. People, and like I'm only part Italian, and I've heard it.
So here's the thing. I used to get in arguments with this girl named Lisa in high school. She would
Oh God.
she
let's
would
go.
not she
Let's
would
go.
she would not even consider herself white.
What was she?
She was Italian.
Yeah.
That's what she says.
Yeah. We're not white.
Nah.
What did you just say?
Fuck up.
Did you not just say you were the last whites?
The last whites.
Who were the
No, I
first?
just like fucking with people.
Who were the first whites?
The first whites, the OGs, the
Definitely
Brits.
people from like Denmark
the
and
Brits.
shit.
The Brits, yeah.
You're the last
Wasps.
whites.
White Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
These
That's the OG
acronyms.
white.
Damn, yeah. That's crazy.
That's the only thing we
that's
have.
like
is
kind of a
acronyms,
white
right?
slur. Not really though.
Wasp?
Yeah.
Wasp?
No,
Like kind of.
Because
but-
people need to know the acronym.
Yeah.
I need
true.
something that's clear cut, like a rice cake or something. Like
Yeah, something
Rice
like
cake is pretty
mayonnaise,
good, 'cause-
Yeah,
yogurt.
rice cakes
No,
are
but
good.
we're flavorless. No, but just like the plain ass white rice cake, they don't take.
I have
you
a
know?
buddy that says yogurt head.
Yogurt head.
Yeah.
It's too long.
Too
Yeah.
long.
Too long.
It's too long. Anyways, it'll come.
You're from Quebec, right? Like Yo Play.
Yo
Something
play.
Gogurt.
Gogurt.
Gogurt's fire.
Yeah.
Gogurt's fire. No, but that. I mean, what's going on with the school systems in fucking America?
I do want to bring this up.
Please.
So I reached out to Drippin Honey.
You
No, you
did?
didn't.
I asked her to.
She on Cameo and shit.
I reached out to her last night. I was like,
Is
"Hey,
she-
we're doing a podcast. If you want to come on the podcast, let me know." Yada yada yada. And she said,
I'm so excited.
Is she gonna FaceTime us right now?
she says, "Hey, thank you for supporting me. Is it today? I'm sorry, I'm just seeing this message.
Is that what? Did she just send you that now?
Just
Like,
send me it now.
FaceTime.
yo,
her right
FaceTime her right
Should we
now.
call her?
Now. She said, "Hey, we're live right now. Can you want to come on and talk to these guys real quick?"
We're live right now. If you're free.
What's the name of the school? Can I see the school? Did you look it up?
For which?
The one that had the racist stencil.
Yeah. I found the teacher. I don't know if we should.
The teacher
We should
of the
dox
thing?
her. Yeah.
I want to see her,
Just show
Well, you
the
can-
show the face. We don't have to say her name or where she lives.
or even just like blur it out when you guys.
I'm like to be full transparency. I'm like 90%. We probably shouldn't like screen grab this for the podcast, but we can react.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
just show it to us. and
That's
then-
her?
Yeah, she looks like she'd get
She
mad if
looks
you
like the
treat
type.
someone nicely.
She looks like the type.
Yo, she like
1,000%.
We should have played Guess the Race.
like
again.
she watched the purge. She watched the
Honestly,
purge
that's
like a
kinda ambiguous.
documentary.
I
Man.
don't know. She could be Native American. I don't know.
She said okay.
Right now?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So how do we
Let's
do
do
this?
it.
Do we need to like so you guys can also hear?
Yeah, you'll need to do
Do
it.
I just like phone into the mic?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you guys will just hear
Miss
it?
Honey Drip?
Honey Drip. Dominique Brown is a real
No,
name.
Miss Honey Drip. And what's the name of this school?
Corner. I said it at the top.
What's the name of that school, that teacher?
Which one? The one that
with
we
the
were just
racist-
talking about.
with the racist.
It
Taylor
is-
Preparatory High School.
No, this one that they're talking about is Conemaugh Township.
Wait, what school? I was talking about
Elementary.
Drippin Honey School.
But we're yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the
That's the stencil with the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh the
Conemaugh Township Area School District.
Yes.
oh
All right,
okay.
bet. Honey Drip. Let's go.
All right.
I'm super excited.
I don't know. I gotta think of what are we gonna ask her?
Well, I got questions.
You got questions?
I
All
got
right.
questions. This is such a twisted turn of events. I didn't know this was gonna happen today.
Dude, I'm excited.
We like to surprise our guests sometimes.
That's crazy.
Like the OnlyFans mom we talked with that got banned, I surprised our guest with an interview with her. She came on. She did a video
Did she
call.
Wait,
come on
when
the
did you
show or
reach
did
out
she
to her?
come on the show?
Honey Drip
Yeah.
last night.
Oh, she was just okay. Let's go
And
call
she
her
was
right
calling
now.
that. Okay.
Call her right now. Let's do this.
All right.
This is crazy. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous.
Her camera's good. There it is. There it is.
Hello,
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Welcome to the Down the Wire podcast. I'm Jacob. I got 2 guests with me today. I got Akeem and Will over here.
Hello.
Miss
How's it
Honey
going?
Drip. I'm a fan. Give me this. Miss Honey Drip.
So I wasn't prepared for right now.
I'm just so excited that we got you on the phone. This is crazy. I just discovered you today.
Thank you.
We was-
Thank you for supporting me as well.
We were covering your story, and they were telling us about how you got fired, unjustly so, for having a fire rap career.
Yes, well, I was dealing with a lot of things last year, and it just came about because a parent just continuously kept complaining about me being a rapper, and she felt that as if I was unfit and a bad influence on her child.
Right.
But I never knew the parent or the child because they wished to stay anonymous.
That's ridiculous.
So 1, they're bitch made. That's 1. 2, but like you apparently, and this is what we were told, is that you won the Teacher of the Month
Yeah.
In December. Yeah.
in December, and they still think you're a bad parent, a bad teacher. Sorry.
Yep. And the Teacher of the Month award is given to you by administration and the students, so where they personally vote and write comments down to, decide who the winner is.
That's insane.
That's nuts.
So we were talking. We now were expecting a diss track to the school.
Yeah, that's my
When's
question. When's the diss track coming?
When's the diss track coming?
Right now, working on my next EP called "Dripped Out of School."
Let's go. That's perfect.
Let's go.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's perfect.
That's amazing. And you gotta do the music video in the cafeteria.
Definitely, y'all gotta come be in the video.
Don't play with me. I'll pull up. Don't play with me. What is it? Detroit? You send me to Detroit. I will pull up. That's nothing but a flight. I will come.
Come on, pull up. Come
Don't
pull
play with me. I want to be there with all the students. Hey, first of all, I want to know who is the kid in the crutches in the one.
Oh, that's Tyrese.
Pardon me?
Tyrese. He played basketball too.
Oh, so what happened? Why is he in the crutches? He said, I gotta be. It's free period. I gotta be in this video.
I really don't know why, but he said, Miss Brown, I ain't gonna miss this. His daddy was sitting right outside. He had to go get his hair done after, but he was like, I'm about to get in this video real quick. He was like, I don't care about my hair. Boy.
That's so funny.
He's showing some heart.
Did you
no
do this
legs,
video?
but-
Did you do this video during free period, or was this like after school?
Oh, no. So this was after my removal. So my last day was February 15th. So on my last day, when I walked out, all my students was behind me. And we did not shoot it on school grounds. We shot it next door at like another parking lot by the subway.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So it wasn't at the school.
Yeah, it wasn't at the school.
Well, it was at dismissal. School is over at 2:50, so it was after we got out of school.
No, but it wasn't on school grounds.
No. And also because I've been working at a school I've been teaching for 7 years. It's too much commotion, and I'm a real artist. I ain't want all that bull crap in my video. So that's why I'm like, let me go over here
I got a
where
question.
it ain't gonna be a lot of cars and we can have our own little space. Nobody really be in that parking lot anyway that I took us to.
I want to know. So now that this is unfolded, are you trying to get back into teaching, or are you just using this now? You're like,
I'm
fuck it,
always
let's go
gonna
full
be a
music.
teacher. I'm an educator. That's what I do. I'm working on my master's, and I'm about to finish to get my doctorate. Nobody can stop you from what you're doing. When somebody asked you when you was little, what do you want to be when you grow up? Once you grow up, you don't stop being things. Of course, I want to be a teacher. Why wouldn't I? I love working with kids. It's fun. It's something new every day. They lit. Like, it's not like you working with a whole lot of dogs. Y'all uptight, mad at your kids, mad at your husband. I don't like all that. I love working with kids. They are so fun. It's new. It's, you know what I'm saying? And they are into so many different things. So, and that's what I like to do. I like to do different things every day. I just like to be different. And that's what I love. Of course, I want to be a teacher. I love educating people anyway. And I have a nonprofit called Social Privilege in the Neighborhood, which if your student is failing, I tutor them for free. I give out free clothes every month to women and children. If you are failing, I do your resume for free. And then I contact you with another girl that I work with.
And they
Tierra,
fired
to
this
help you
lady?
get nonviolent crimes off your record, expunged off of there. So I do a lot of things in my community, and this not no play story. I have some parents that come to my school to give me hugs because what I do for them, because they've been in house fires, and I donate thousands of clothes every month to so many different families. Like, I do a lot for the school. Homecoming, you know how many homecoming dresses, tickets, outfits, accessory, glasses, everything that I bought that I'm sponsoring kids that actually need help, that actually need this. I'm telling parents that their kids know how to do animation design. They like, what's that? Hold on, you been with your kid how long?
That's nuts, man.
I'm paying for EIN numbers for these kids to start their businesses. So this is what I do. I do this naturally. My granny is 94. I've been doing Meals on Wheels since I was 3 years old. I've been giving back. I've been doing this.
So
nobody is making me do this.
That's crazy, man.
That's
like,
wild.
Praise to you. That's awesome. I had no idea about that. That's keep doing what you're doing.
Teaching kids how to start LLCs?
Thank
Like,
you.
what's going on?
Dude, yeah.
My question now is like, if you're doing all these things and parents are, coming up to you, acknowledging this, and people are showing you love for that, why did one complaint outweigh a whole community backing you?
Well, the great thing about this is that I didn't know the support I had until my removal, to where the parents were outraged, like, Miss Brown, why you didn't say nothing, this, that, and the third. But when you are an adult, you, like, literally, I was just rolling with the punches. That's just how I felt, and I felt as if it was me against them. I didn't know I had this much support. I didn't know these parents thought of me like that, and their kids go, because the kids ain't gonna say, I want home talk about you, where the parents are like, my son always coming, he don't talk about nobody. He keep talking about this U.S. history class and his teacher that believe in him and inspire him and stuff like that. These are what these kids are saying. I didn't know. I didn't know I had this type of influence. I didn't know I had this type of impact. And I didn't know these many people had my back. So once I realized that, I was like, yeah, I was taken advantage of. I was discriminated against because of one parent disapproval when I got over 200 parents that approve of this message.
Yeah.
Fuck that
And my
parent.
schools never knew I rapped. We don't be talking about rapping class. I'm telling them what a monopoly mean, what capitalism mean, what a UAW is, what about labor unions. So when they started this petition, they started this because this is what I taught them in U.S. history class.
That's crazy. I gotta. All right, so let me ask: are you actively looking to go back to the same school? Or are you trying to like get a job?
I don't want to go back to the same school that discriminated against me and had me crying for weeks. Not that school. I want to go to any school in the United States that's going to appreciate me. That's going, you know what I'm saying? That's going to realize the impact that I bring. I was only at that school for 6 months, and I caused all this commotion in just 6 months.
Right. Well, yeah, I get it. That's right. Well, well, there's actually, it's funny. We were covering another story, and there's a school in Pennsylvania, right, that could use your assistance because they're wilding over there. It was a teacher who decided for their history class they're gonna do talk about slave auctions, and she made a stencil, and the students 10 years old had to describe how they would operate their slave auction. And then some kids got doctored points because they said, oh, the slave would be able to eat at the table with us. Mind you, these are 5th graders. So these are like 11-year-old kids. So yeah. they need Miss Honey Drip.
They lost the point.
Yeah.
They lost the point because they would treat them nicely.
To go.
They need Miss Honey. Okay, so your IG is what? Honey Drip?
Drippin Honey _music.
Drippin Honey. I'm about to follow you right now. Don't play with me.
Okay.
Drippin Honey. Hold on. Drippin with a G or just the N?
No G.
Drippin
apostrophe.
Honey. Hold on. Don't play with me. You got a fan. I got it. _ music right here. Boom. You just got a fan. 1000%.
Thank you.
And your hips don't lie either. Okay, Miss Honey Drip. Your hips telling the truth. I see you. Okay. All right, Miss Honey Drip. We can talk. We can hang out after class.
You know the vibe.
Don't play with me, Miss Honey Drip. I'll pull up. I got air miles. Don't play with me.
Where y'all at?
We're in Ottawa, Canada. We're all Canadian.
Oh, Detroit and Canada right there. I can come over there.
I mean, Canada's a little bigger than that, but we can make it work. Yeah, because
it ain't nothing to go over there. Canada is 15 minutes from my house.
Yeah, Windsor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Windsor.
We'll meet halfway.
Yeah, we'll pull up.
It's only a couple hours.
If you want me to come, just say that.
Say, hey, sweetheart, don't tempt me with a good time. I'm looking for papers.
Up? I need a video shot in Canada anyway.
Oh,
okay. Hey, hold on.
We got the locations for you. We got the videographers for you, man. We got some real ones out here.
I want to know who shot the video. Did you get a kid from like AV course? Who was the videographer in the parking lot?
This girl, her name Urban Outrage Productions.
Okay, so it's someone you've used before for your other stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I already knew her because that's why I had her meet me outside.
I thought it was one of the students.
That would have been the best.
Do you feel like any pressure now when it comes to the music moving forward? Like do you feel like a lot of eyes on you?
Push shit in motion, and I put a nigga on if he ain't got no motion. They say they be applying pressure, but I be getting through it.
Okay.
She a rapper for real.
Yeah.
She got all the drops ready to go.
That's dope. That's dope. What's the process like now? Are you just kind of sitting around waiting to see how stuff goes through court? You looking for jobs actively, or like what are you doing right now? Just working on music?
I can't speak on that because of my lawyers, but I'm working.
Okay. Right on.
I love it.
Right
You got a fan.
Working on my music. I'm working on Dripped Out of School. So Dripped Out of School should be done in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Damn.
That's
Hopefully
quick.
shorter.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's gonna be shared on our stories for
The
sure.
single that's gonna be on Dripped Out of School. It's called Mo Money. I'm probably about to shoot that. Well, shit, if y'all really got the location, let me know what the cameraman talking about. I'll come out there and shoot it too.
She's
Yeah, we got one of the best cameramen in the country here in Ottawa. So
Yeah, send me his page and shit. So
I'll
I can
send
look
it.
and
I'll send it.
We can get that set up because that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to shoot these videos, get this shit out here, and just keep promoting.
All right. Shout out Ben Telford. He's a fan. I know he's listening right now. We'll make it happen though.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I can't wait.
You got anything else you want to say just before we close out here? You want to let the people know anything?
Yes, go stream Honey Economics on all platforms and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Drippin Honey 313.
I'm doing it right now.
Go watch my new video, y'all. Tell me what y'all think.
Honey,
The Drippin 101?
No, it's called No Cheat Code.
No
I just
Cheat
dropped
Code.
it today at noon.
Oh, just today. Okay.
oh, you
cool.
dropped it today?
Yep. Let me know what y'all think.
Honey Economics. Hold up. There you are. Thick thighs be saving lives.
I think you got more than a fan today.
She might have found a husband. Stop playing with me.
My guy's working on a visa right now.
Stop playing with me.
Thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate you.
No worries. Thank y'all for supporting me.
1000%. We gonna figure it out and make it happen.
We're on your side for sure.
Yeah, let me know so I'm ready to come over there.
Hell yeah. We'll make it
Drippin'
happen.
Honey. There we go.
All right,
Right there. The EP top songs. Nigga No. I like that one.
Oh, she left.
No.
Cool. I'm with it. That was a
funny,
vibe,
man.
bro.
Dude,
That was
that's
dope as
amazing.
hell.
That's how we podcast over here, dude. That's how we put our guests on the spot.
That's so dope. Next time I come back, we got to get the OnlyFans mom because I want to know how much is her subscription?
Oh fuck, we checked it out. We got to go back to the episode.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
fine.
we talked
I'll go back
about
and
it.
watch it. But
I
If
forget. It wasn't like crazy. It wasn't.
I don't
crazy.
pay more than $3.99.
Okay, yeah, then out of your
It's
price range.
$4.99. Is it that much?
It was like in the teens.
I'm good.
Yeah, but you might
I'm
get
good.
some like quality
I don't
shit.
care. I don't care. $3.99 is my limit. I was like, yeah, 100%, bro. $3.99 is my limit. That's it.
Is there any quality at $3.99?
I mean, it's all you got to pay for the extra shit. So if I'm gonna pay $3.99, I'm gonna pay
That's true. Yeah,
$14.99.
yeah, that's true.
I don't want to pay for the add-ons.
Yeah, that's true. So I've heard. I don't
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like, you
what-
freaking-
So I've heard. I've
Like
never
you
done the
gonna pay,
research.
you already pay for Fortnite. Now I got to pay for the skins too. I already pay a premium for this
Yeah.
shit. Just give me the skins. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but so yeah, that was dope.
That was dope. Shout out Honey Drip. Fuck, I feel like I'm gonna in the edit be looking at this like fuck, should have asked her this.
Well,
But
if
know
you
what I
bring
mean?
her, if she comes here, you can just get
yeah,
her
we
on.
can just do
and
it.
then-
Get her on the show.
Yeah,
for real,
just
yeah.
live,
Ooh.
100%.
Ooh. We might have to fly you out. Do you get you to co-host me?
You
again.
gotta
You
fly
killed
me out.
that.
Shit, I will pull up, bro.
Yeah.
What you mean? I will pull up myself. Just send me the Megabus ticket. I'm good. I'm good. I will come through. 100%.
I thought you were from Vancouver.
I used to live in Vancouver, but I'm from Montreal originally.
So you're back in Montreal.
I'm back in Montreal temporarily. So we drove here together yesterday.
Oh, how long are you in Montreal?
I'm back and forth a lot, but I'm in town till mid-April, and I'm going back to Vancouver to shoot some stuff.
All right, we'll try to make this
Hit me
happen
up,
by
dog.
then.
I'm here.
We'll try to make this
I'm a
happen.
friend. I'm a family now. We good. Y'all got a fam for life. I'm
man.
good. This is a vibe, bro.
This was a good time, man. Appreciate you guys coming on the show.
Thank you for
man.
having us.
Yeah,
man.
Anything
This
you
is
guys
a lot
want
of
to
fun.
say before we close out?
No, just thanks for having us, man.
course,
It's a good
man.
time.
Anytime.
Hey, appreciate y'all for having me. This is dope. Great platform. You guys support everybody that's trying. Support everybody that's trying. Because you do that, it's people think it's not cool to try no more, but it is. You try and you always get to where you need to be. And then if you come in, I don't know when it's gonna be out, but if you guys aren't here
Next
for
Wednesday.
Laugh Lounge, next Wednesday, I'll be back at Laugh Lounge. Stay tuned. Follow me at Akeem Grams with a Z.
Will.del.vecchio. No Z.
Boom.
Drippin' Honey. Check it out.
100%. I love her.
Therefore, down to the wire means the very last possible moment or to the very end.